Hi, I'm Vanessa Marquette here at the Office of Veteran and Military Affairs at Syracuse University. This is What's Brewin. Today, I have Jen Pluta with me here to talk about veteran career services at the university. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, especially in these dynamic times.
Yeah.
Cheers, cheers.
So as the Assistant Director of Veteran Career Services, can you kind of tell us more about your background and what you do here?
Been in the military now for 21 years. I'm a Master Sergeant. I'm an Army Reserve Career Counselor. So, love helping soldiers out with their careers and making sure that they're taking advantage of all the opportunities the military can provide them. Here at Syracuse University, I've been here since 2005. Most of that time spent within the career services space. I work with our employee veterans here at the university. I lead the SU Veterans Affinity Group and, again, really supporting our veteran community here at the university.
How does Veteran Career Services tie in with Syracuse University, the Office of Veteran Military Affairs, and its goal to be the best place for veterans?
Great question. The university has made it a priority to be the best place for veterans. And so it's a strategic priority. So we put a lot of resources and intentions on making that successful. Part of making that successful is doing career services. So the number one reason why a veteran goes to school is to be gainfully employed after they graduate. Mm-hmm. And so here at Syracuse University, we want to support that journey. We want to support their career pathways. So to be the best place for veterans, you've got to have someone who's dedicated to making that happen. And, given, my background, like I told you, my military and my years here at the university, it was just a really good fit for me to transition into this role. So it really ties in together the university's strategic priorities, having a career services person take that active role.
So what kind of services do you provide?
Well, here at Syracuse University, it provides students services such as resumes, cover letters, navigating the job and internship search. But I also work with our student veterans to engage employers. So I connect with employers nationally who are interested in recruiting our student veterans and basically provide opportunities for them to connect. So I do that through immersion trips, networking events, and personal introductions.
So how does a Syracuse University student veteran or military connected student take advantage of veteran career services, and how do they get started?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, I hope they get started before they come. We do quite a few activities beforehand. Whether it's the resource fair, the orientation, they do get an email introducing myself. Kind of heard that earlier point that I made about internships and students taking advantage of these resources. You just got to try to get them involved as soon as possible, right? And so I can help them, make informed decisions, right? And the only way you can make informed decisions is to engage the process and in getting yourself out there. So whether it's myself or their career services at their school or college or program, there's tons of resources available. What I would suggest is take advantage of them all, right? Take advantage of every opportunity that's available to you. So not just myself, right? You have great resources here at Syracuse University that are here to support you in your career pathway. So I would say take advantage of that. You can do so by getting on Handshake. So Handshake is our career services portal or management tool here that students can go on to request appointments, do drop-ins, register for events, apply for jobs, apply for opportunities. It's a very intuitive tool. It uses a lot of AI in it to help make sure that your experience is very customized to you and your interests. So I would say definitely get on there, start looking around, complete your profile, because the more you complete in your profile, the better opportunities are going to get fed to you. And also, connect with me and request an appointment. Obviously, we're in these unusual times, so I'm here to see our students in whatever way that's comfortable for them, right? So whether it's through a virtual meeting, or they can come to my office and we can maintain the proper protocol and still be able to serve them appropriately. Again, I just would say, just take that first step is my recommendation. Just take the first step and make that appointment and start getting yourself, tuned in.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
Thanks for all the great information.
Yes.
And that's What's Brewin at Syracuse University, the best place for veterans.